because I was like, how can we create something that, and I would love to hear your thoughts. I think that there probably should be more nodes. In my mind, I see this gigantic market cap, right? At one point, around $1 trillion for Bitcoin, and 500 billion or whatever it was.
Another trillion for alts.
Yeah, and Ethereum, and between Ethereum and Bitcoin, you have like 21,000 nodes, and you're like, there's lots and lots of millionaires. I know GRC wouldn't be in that group, right? But there's lots and lots of people who are millionaires who don't run nodes. They don't run nodes, and most of them do not. There's more than 5,700 millionaires or multimillionaires in Ethereum, and yet there's only 5,700 nodes. And we know of Infura and a boatload of them are clustered in one area. Right?
Yes.
So what are your thoughts on all this kind of stuff? And then I wanted to talk about applications that could be built.
Well, you kind of gave me an idea, actually.
Dope.
Yeah, because I have thought about, once mainnet's out and once PulseChain's up and running, wouldn't it be cool if somebody made a website where you could buy a pre-made node, ready to go, pre-built? It's got all the software on it, ready to rock. All you got to do is buy it. It gets shipped to your house. You plug it in.
I would like that. That's kind of the way I would like it.
It has to be easy for me. Like, I have to take it out of the box and fucking plug that shit in.
Plug it in.
Not all this other setup shit.
I'm the kind of guy that would rather spend $1,200 to do something easier than spend $400 to do it myself for like 7 hours of man labor. So like, I like buying things in full. So that sounds appealing to me off the jump. So
please go into your idea. I love this.
If you want to jump in at any time, please.
So if somebody made a website where you buy nodes, shipped to your house, little server, all you do is you plug in the power and then you plug in the internet cord, and it's pre-configured. It's ready to go. You just push the power button and boom, it starts right up.
Yeah. So to add some context, there's a bunch of hexagons right now that Frosty kind of inspired to get together, and that's essentially what we're trying to build: a device that can run multi-nodes, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and PulseChain. And essentially, you buy it, it gets shipped to your house, you plug it in, and it's working. And to add context of what Sam is talking about, Sam is trying to figure out a monetization incentive to incentivize people to actually like buy this piece of hardware.
Which is complicated, to say the least.
And I think that was where David's idea was going. I think you were about to get into an idea.
Well, here's how I would do it. Okay. When somebody buys a node and they go to the website, just ask them for an Ethereum address. Yes. Say, hey, what's your address, bro? And then you just save them. And then once you've sold all the nodes and or they're up and running, then you make a coin, you make an ERC20, just airdrop it to that list. Just give every address that bought something from you, just give them some new coins, some free coins. That would totally work. Perfect.
Right? Because I was like, this way we could incentive. So if David's comes to the site and you're like, okay, $900, $1,200, whatever the cost of this thing is that operates effectively for the market, maybe there's a couple of versions, and you get 10,000, but we can also incentivize people to run multiple nodes because Bullish had said yesterday or several days ago or something that it's like 5 or 20 watts of power. Let's say relatively small power draw.
That does not sound like a lot of power. I got a bill down to like 200 watts, like a 200.
So is that 200 watts per day, or is that 200 over a month?
Per day. It's a 200 watt power supply.
Before we get
so for context, what I was talking about, if the platform is built on ARM devices, then it's like about 20 volts, depending on a cluster or something like that. But if you go the traditional route, we're talking about 60 to 90 watts. You know what I mean?
Well, so David, how much and I know everybody's got a different electric bill, but we're talking like watts and this kind of thing. And there's no relation to reality for people. So what does 200 cost you per month?
Like a normal computer. Like this is actually a pretty small, my gaming computer here has like a 1,000 watt power supply. So I'm talking about 5 times less than my gaming
roughly
computer.
$100 per month average in US would be 1,000. So 200 would be roughly $20 per month.
Yeah, it's cheap. Yeah, like a small computer, like a small laptop. That's how much electricity we're talking. Not much at all.
Okay.